For the first time ever, I'm a Giant fan.
Yes, I know it.
I don't like it.
You don't hear a couple
I hate it.
say that much.
I don't like it at all.
Brandon Mercado and Alan White set to get this thing started at center, and it's White winning the tip, and it comes over to Ethan Biscay. Biscay shoots it down to the right corner to Cole, then he tried to get it back, broken up there by Margolin.
And the Mounties with the aggressive zone defense, wearing the road green uniforms here today. Aggressive zone defense and the quickness of Margolin to knock it out of bounds.
Gets it into Biscay. Now Benini. Benini drives, lays it up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Austin Biscay. The Mounties will bring it in their first offensive possession of the game as Balestra gets it in to Margolin. He dribbles across center over to Mercado. And now Ryan Carter with it at the top of the key. Shoots it over to Balestra. His jumper good for three. 3-0 Mountie lead. Now a little Mountie pressure. Mill River tries to get it up. Working with it, Benini. He gets it over to, now comes in front of us. Cole. Now up ahead to Biscay. He drives baseline. Lays it up. Good. 3-2 game. Good, come back.
Good move by Biscay. And there was the trap that Coach Paquette wanted to implement here in the early goings. The Mounties threw the trap, but the Minutemen broke it.
Rhodes with it for the Mounties. He drops it back for Carter. Looks for Mercado, has him. Tries to penetrate down the lane. Loses possession and taken away by Ethan Biscay. He shoots it ahead for Benini. Lays it up and in. The Minutemen lead 4-3. Back comes Margolin right side. Stops. Gets it to Rhodes, and now back to Margolin. Now over to Balestra. Now jumper by Carter, up and good. Mounties takes the lead 5-4. Now Mountie pressure.
Both teams shooting the ball very effectively in the early goings in the ball game. 5-4 MSJ.
Across the timeline now Biscay. Puts the jumper from the line, no good. Rebound comes down to Carter, and he travels.
Quickly, Rick, already with 1-3 in the ball game for MSJ's Balestra. Any player with 3 threes this afternoon gets the bomb sub from Pasquale's. Being that it's 2 local programs, so we're looking for any ball player tonight or this afternoon in this ball game with 3 threes. We'll get the bomb sub from Pasquale's on North Main and Rutland.
Now the Minutemen have it left corner. Now back up on top. It goes to Biscay. He plays catch with Cole. Back to the corner, Benini. Now back over here to Cole to White. Looks to get it inside, broken up nicely, and Mercado comes out of there with it. Holds up and now gets it to Margolin. He shoots it ahead. Jumper there by Balestra, no good. Tapped around. Rebound still loose on the floor and out of bounds, and it will be Mill River basketball. 5-4 Mounties, 5:49 to play in the first. White inbounds. Now gets the ball right back. Shoots it up ahead, Benini. He drives. Then dishes underneath for Austin Biscay. Back out to Cole. His jumper no good. Rebound underneath by Benini. No good. Ball still loose, and out of there come the Mounties with it. Balestra gets it ahead to Margolin. He shoots it back to Balestra down the lane. Lays it up and in. 7-4 Mountie lead. Again, the pressure by the Mounties. White gets it out ahead. Now up ahead to Coles. Mill River gets across center. Back to White. Inside broken up there. Nice play by Carter, or by Rhodes. Mill River gets it back. Biscay comes back to Jordan Cole. Down to Benini, right corner. Back out to Biscay. His three on its way. Good. Tied at 7. Margolin again, right side of the key. Looks, then shoots it inside. Nice pass underneath. Basket no good. Rebound. And a foul coming. The original shot put up by Rhodes.
First foul of the ball game is going to go on Jordan Cole of Mill River, his first.
It'll send Carter to the line.
Mounties doing a nice job keeping the ball alive at the offensive end to set this situation up for Carter. Each team with a 3-pointer, tied at 7.
And Carter's first is good. 8-7 Mountie lead. And his second on its way. That's off the back, no good. And White hauls down the rebound for the Minutemen. He drops for Ethan Biscay. Tied up by Margolin. Ball still loose, comes to the Mounties. Up ahead to Mercado. He's up ahead alone. Basket good, and it's a 9-7 Mountie lead. Minutemen back Benini. Gets it up ahead to Austin Biscay. He's shut off down low, turns and spins and puts it up and in. Moved by Biscay. Margolin comes back 10-9. Minutemen with the lead. Leaves it up ahead. There's Margolin. We got to travel. He tried to get it to Nolan Rhodes.
I don't know if you could pick up Mill River coach Jason Smith barking out the defensive instructions to stop the basketball. They let Margolin basically walk down the lane that time for MSJ.
Now Mill River breaks pressure again, driving in. Benini now down on the right baseline, drives, puts up the runner, good. It's 11-10 now, Mill River with the lead. They're the home team this game. Underneath that pass, a good one down low. Shot good by Carter and a foul. They call that on Benini?
That's who they did call it on for Mill River.
We'll send Carter to the line.
Carter with already 5 points in this first quarter. Chance to make it 6.
Mounties up by 1 now, 12-11.
Didn't see who they haven't put the foul for Mill River up on the scoreboard yet. They're working on it.
That shot no good. Rebound is hauled down by Austin Biscay. He drops for his brother Ethan. Margolin a little token pressure up ahead now. They get it to Mitch Blair, who's into the game. Underneath. Spins around, ball's loose down low, and that is Austin Biscay trying to dig it out, puts up the shot. No good, and the foul on Chris Reedy, who's into the game now for the Mounties.
First on Reedy, first on the team. That Mill River foul, by the way, Rick, was on Patrick Benini. That was his first, team second. And here's Austin with 4 points. Biscay already in this first quarter, looking to make it 5 and 6.
Austin knocks down the first to tie the game at 12. 3:25 left in the first. Second one, good as well. Minutemen by 1. Margolin brings it back to the Mounties. Over into the right side he goes to Balestra. Now Margolin in the corner, tried to get it to Carter, but broken up nicely by Cole. And the Minutemen come away with it. Straight down the middle, Ethan Biscay dishes into the corner, shot up and good by Mitch Blair. 15-12 Minutemen. Margolin has his pass deflected, but it gets deflected to a Mountie. That is Balestra. Now Mercado for 3. No, that's short. Rebound Biscay. Or Austin Biscay. And he drops it for Ethan. He works left side past Margolin, who now tries to strip it away, can't. Now looks tied up, gets it to Cole. And back over to Blair. Now it's Biscay again. Now Cole. And he took a step. Matthew Donor will come in for Cole for Mill River. And we do have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Mill River leads at 15-12, 2:32 to go first period.
Yeah, good scoring pace to this point already, Rick. 2:32 left opening quarter. Already 27 points combined between these two ball clubs, and they're getting it done on the outside and on the inside. Already Ryan Carter for the Mounties with 5 for Balestra, 6 for Biscay, Austin Biscay for Mill River, 4 for Patrick Benini, and a 3-pointer for Ethan Biscay. So these teams are, for all the emphasis, we talked about the emphasis on defense for both ball clubs, the offense is really getting it done here in this first quarter for both schools.
Yeah, it seems very much like the offenses are having their way right to this point anyways. 2:32 to go, first period. And Jake Balestra inbounds to Jared Margolin. He works it now to Mercado. Mercado back to Margolin. And again, Mercado puts up the 3 again. That's short. Reedy gets the rebound, turns, puts it up, no good. Now White has the rebound for Mill River. He gets it off to Trevor Catrady, who's in there. He works with it. Gets it down to the corner to Blair. Inside to Biscay. Turns on Mercado, puts up the shot, no good. And we got a whistle.
It's on Mitch Blair. That's his first, the 3rd on the team.
So the Mounties will bring it back. Both referees converse.
Jackie, Patriots fan De Palma, talking to Joe, Cowboy fan Davin, and Jackie says, my team beat your team, so deal with it.
I'm going to get the coaches together here.
Let's see what they're... I think what they're saying is they may have to ask both teams to switch ends because they normally like to be shooting at the end in front of the bench that you're in the second half, and right now they've got it going the other way. So they may, in fact, have these teams switch ends, which I think they're going to do. The foul was on Mill River, who was going left to right. They wanted him to go right to left, which is what they're doing now. So they're switching. So the Mounties will be going the rest of the first half left to right, and the opposite for Mill River, so that in the second half they will be having the basketball at the offensive end in front of their team's bench.
It's wild.
Interesting.
At this point, Mounties with it. Mercado gets it back out to Balestra. Now Margolin. He works at the top over to Balestra, down low Carter. And back out it comes. Margolin gets it to Mercado. Another three on its way. Good.
Tell you what, Mercado likes to change the scenery a little bit. He was 0 for 2 before that when he knocks that three ball down for the Mounties.
And a travel in the backcourt by Mitch Blair will give the Mounties the basketball in a 15-15 game. 1:33 left here in the first. Mercado will inbound from underneath the basket. Looking, gets it to Margolin. Does a spin down on the baseline, then trying to get it in front to Carter. Broken up there nicely, though, by Matt Donor. And the Minutemen have the basketball with the Trevor Catrady now. Working on Margolin, gets past him at center, and then a foul from behind. And it is on Margolin.
First on Jared Margolin, second on the team.
Matt Donor will inbound for the Minutemen. And he shoots it down to Catrady in the right corner. He drives baseline, trying to get it to Austin Biscay. But tipped out of bounds by the Mounties, and now Mill River will inbound. Biscay will do the honors. This is to Catrady. Got it, Margolin works on it. Now back underneath it goes Donor. Dishes it out. Gets it right back. Puts up a three. Good. Matt Donor knocks down a three. 18-15, Mill River. Now Reedy has it for MSJ in the corner, back to Margolin. He drives in, then gets it to Mercado. Now Carter underneath turns, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And off of MSJ. Off of Carter, I believe.
Donor just checked in a few moments ago, knocking down the three ball from the left wing. Already the second three-pointer made for Mill River, 2 already for MSJ in the ball game.
Oh, backcourt violation there by Mill River. They just had 17 up there for MSJ. I'm thinking, where did I miss the basket? It's back to 50. 18-15 to score, Mill River. 42 and a half seconds left in the first.
That was Pat Paquette, the coach for MSJ, giving us a first-hand witnessing of that trap defense that caused that turnover for Mill River.
Mounties control Margolin in the corner. Gets underneath Carter. Spins. Puts up a shot. No good. Austin Biscay rips down the rebound for the Minutemen. Gets it to Cole. He gets across center. 20 seconds to play in the period. And we got another whistle. Timeout. Mill River. And he'll take a 30-second timeout. 21.4 left here in the first. And it's Mill River 18, MSJ 15.
And Coach Smith, when talking with him before the game, Rick, about the importance of every possession. The other night, Thursday night, when his ball club came up short against Rutland, they had a couple of possessions in that third quarter with an opportunity to cut the lead under 4 points. Came away empty-handed. That led in transition to some big three-point buckets for Rutland High, most notably Brendan LaFaso. So Coach Smith with 21.4 seconds left first quarter, team on top by 3. Let's see what they do out of this timeout. Perhaps milk the clock, get it down, and work for one final shot before the first quarter expires.
Your guys try to get a good quality shot here and finish the period on a high note and possibly with a 5-point lead. Inbounding is Donor. Gets it to Catrady now. Biscay turns in the lane, loses control, comes out, but Cole gets it back. His pass to Catrady broken up by Margolin and out of bounds. And it stays Mill River basketball. They called it out of bounds off of Margolin. Donor to inbound. Shoots it to Catrady. His pass tipped, and Carter has it for the Mounties with 10 seconds to go. Gets it to Margolin. Mounties work it back. Looks to go underneath Mercado. He gets fouled. I believe he did, yes, by Mitch Blair.
Yep, that'll be the second on Blair, fourth on the team against Mill River.
Non-shooting foul, however.
Well, now with 3.7 seconds left, MSJ with an opportunity to end quarter here with the ball.
Mercado to Carter, now Margolin. Back to Mercado for three. No good. And that'll do a rebound to Mitch Blair. First period in the books. Mill River 18. MSJ 15. We'll be back to second period action right after this 1 minute timeout.
For all you
set to get underway. Mill River with an 18-15 lead, and the Mounties inbound. Jared Margolin with the basketball. He works to the top of the key now, right side. Drops for Mercado. Mercado wasn't really looking for it, off his arm and out of bounds. And Mill River will bring it back. Jordan Cole is trying to get it inbound, does to Austin Biscay. Now back to him, and now over it goes to Ethan Biscay. Crosses the timeline. And now it's brother Austin with it. Now Benini. He drives, lost possession momentarily, and then traveled with it. MSJ will inbound. Carter on the bench now for the Mounties gets a breather.
Yeah, he had 5 in that first quarter, 6 for Austin Biscay for Mill River to lead the way for the Minutemen. 5 for Balestra and Mercado as well in the first quarter for the Mounties.
Now Mercado with the basketball gets it to Ben Benedict, who's in there. His pass tipped away by Benini, trying to go the distance. Lays it up, spin in. 5-point Minuteman lead, 20-15. Margolin back to the Mounties. To Mercado. Back out to Benedict. He works Reedy now, has it now into the corner. Margolin back to Mercado. Drives, took the step again, I believe. Another turnover for the Mounties.
As Nick Webster checks into the lineup for the Mounties for the first time this evening, along with Ben Benedict, replacing Reedy and Margolin.
Austin Biscay has it for the Minutemen. Gets it to Contrady now, Benini. Still on the perimeter, trying to drive in. Gets it to Austin Biscay. Trying to drive past Carter, lays it up, his shot, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Carter out of there with it for the Mounties. Gets it up ahead to Webster. Now over to Benedict. Drives down the lane. Has it picked away by Biscay. And I believe they'll get Benedict for the foul offensively.
First on Benedict, only the third on the team for MSJ. But yeah, Benedict a little out of control driving down the lane. And again, Mill River stepping up nicely defensively to cut off the lane.
Trevor Catrady with it, gets it to Biscay. This is Ethan. His shot, no good. Rebound, Benini in amongst 3 Mounties. Now gets it to Austin Biscay in the baseline. Looking for something. Back to Benini. He's switched, has it stripped away by Benedict, and Benedict comes out of there with it. So the Mounties have he traveled again right underneath his own basket. So now a little floppiness. A run of turnovers here. Mill River will inbound from underneath the Mountie basket. Austin Biscay gets it into Ethan, now gets it right back. Fronted by Carter, drives in, lays it up, doesn't get the shot to go. And we've got another whistle. As Balestra came down with the rebound.
Foul's going to be on Austin Biscay. That's his first and the 5th on the team.
5:58 to play first half. 20-15, Mill River with the lead. Mounties will inbound. Mercado's going to get a breather. White is back in for Mill River. Here comes Margolin for the Mounties. Gets it to Balestra. They swing it around. Shot up on its way, no good. That shot by Webster. Long ball, White trying to get the rebound. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's Mill River ball.
Andrew Polino battling inside nicely for Mill River. Just checked into the ball game with a big defensive rebound. And a good look on the perimeter again for the Mounties. Webster nearly knocked down the 3 ball from the right wing.
Now Ethan Biscay. Back for Mill River. Now he drives down the lane, lays it up, hard off the back, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. White now has it. His shot up and fouled. As it did not go, but we do have a foul coming.
So Nolan Rhodes of MSJ, his first, fourth on the team, and again, active and aggressive at the offensive end, rebounding are the Minutemen. The end result is Alan White at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Probably 3 or 4 opportunities at the offensive end for Mill River just based on their athleticism and their aggressiveness attacking the basket.
White's first. Oh, missed it badly.
I'm going to close that window. That's what I used to blame all the time when I missed. Oh, the door was open.
White second. This one's right down the middle. 21-15. Carter to Margolin. The Mounties started back. A little bit of a scoring drought for the Mounties here over the last few minutes. Into the corner, Webster. Gets it to Margolin, gets it back. They work it up on top, Balestra. Back to Webster. Margolin, his first shot of the day, up for 3, no good. And White has the rebound and gets it to Ethan Biscay. Up ahead to Benini, but knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Nolan Rhodes to get in front and knock it out of bounds.
Middlebury Tigers just entering the building here at the Keefe Gymnasium. They'll be playing Rutland High in the championship coming up after this game.
White looking to get it in, drops it for Ethan Biscay. He drives and dishes out in front to Polino. Puts a spin move on Carter, lays it up off the glass and in. Nice shot by Polino.
Yeah, good footwork. The lane was shut off. He drop stepped to the baseline side and laid it off the window.
Now Webster for the Mounties. Back to Margolin, less than 5 to play. Mill River up by 8, 23-15. And Webster took a step for the Mounties there. And timeout coming for MSJ, I do believe. And I believe that's a full timeout. Full timeout for the Mounties. MSJ down 23-15. And we'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. First of 4 this afternoon. The Consolation of the boys Rutland tournament game. The Mounties of MSJ, the Minutemen of Mill River, and Mill River with a 23-15 lead. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we were tied at 15.
Yes, we were.
At least an 8-point run, at least by Mill River here.
Yeah, at least a 5-0 run here in this second quarter alone. And if looks could kill, I think Mountie coach Pat Paquette just gave the hairy eyeball to his ball club.
And Ethan Biscay has it right at center. Now gets it back as he drives in, dishes for Polino. Over to Benini, but Biscay jumped in front of that. He's got it. Now spins into the lane, puts up a follow-away jumper, no good. Tipped away, and that come the Mounties. Here's Webster. Left side, past Benini, lays it up, high off the glass and goes. Layup there by Webster as he's got it elevated.
Yeah, that might be the spark that the Mounties need. The hesitation on the crossover, and he took it down the left lane. Great move by Webster in the finish.
23-17. Cole has it now for Mill River into the corner. Biscay from the right corner. His shot no good. Rebound knocked in the floor. White has it now. Back for the Mounties to Benini. He drives down the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebound down. And the Mounties take control. Nolan Rhodes with it. He gets it up ahead to Margolin. Drops it back for Balestra. Now Webster's got it in the corner. Incident to Carter. Has it knocked away momentarily. Back to Webster. Webster again puts up a 3. No good. And Benini knocks it out of bounds. MSJ will inbound from underneath. 23-17. Mill River with the lead. 3:21 to play first half.
Austin Biscay back in for Mill River, replacing Polino, I believe, that came out. Polino gave Coach Smith some good minutes off the bench.
Webster has it for the Mounties. They work it around Balestra, back to Webster. Now Margolin. Working on Ethan Biscay. Into the corner it goes. Balestra gets right back to Margolin. Carter at the foul line. Underneath, nice pass underneath. A shot no good by Rhodes. Fights for the rebound. Now it comes back. Mounties control. Margolin puts a 3 back in his pocket. Underneath to Carter. Shot no good. Tipped by Biscay. Ball still loose, and Carter comes out of there with it. So the Mounties playing good at getting the basketball at the other end. Underneath the pass. Shot up. No good by Rhodes. Carter has it. His shot good. about 5 attempts for the Mounties that time, 23-19.
Yeah, they cut the lead to 4. Great effort at the offensive end for MSJ, and now a turnover against Mill River.
As Ethan Biscay got it ahead to Benini, and he tried to put a move on and took a step. And now we've got a timeout, Mill River. 30-second timeout, if I'm not mistaken. 2:33 left. And the Minuteman lead, which was 8, is cut to 4.
Yep, and you know what it is, though, Rick? It was the play by Webster going coast to coast from in transition from defense to offense. The hesitation move down the left side of the lane with the conversion. That may have been the spark, as we talked about, that the Mounties were looking for. And then a few plays after that, just never say die attitude. Their hustle at the offensive end, keeping the loose ball alive. Carter, I think, went to the floor to get it, and as the end result, he actually converts the bucket at the that same possession. So little things like that is what perhaps could kickstart what to this point has been somewhat of a sluggish first half for MSJ. So both coaches relying on the full timeout to try to calm their ball clubs down and see if they can get something going. Now MSJ only trailing by 4 with the basketball now with just over 2.5 to play in the first half, looking to cut into that lead. Let's see what they do.
Here's Jared Margolin. Easily gets it across center, picked up by Ethan Biscay, but gets it to Mercado. Now Bolestra gets it to Rhodes. It's underneath to Carter. His shot no good. Carter fighting for the rebound. Can't get it, but Rhodes does. Back to Bolestra. Now Rhodes again as we approach the 2-minute mark in the first half. Margolin to Mercado. Made a move on White. Down baseline, lays it up left-handed, no good. And Austin Biscay with a rebound. Gets it to Ethan Biscay. Brother Austin with it at the top of the key. Dribbles around Margolin. Looking, gets it to Cole now. Ethan Biscay with it. Back to Austin. Tries the inside foul line jumper up. No good. On the floor it goes. Benini digs it out, but gets it out ahead to the Mounties. And they break it away. Margolin has it tipped away from behind by Ethan Biscay, and Mill River brings it back. 23-19 Minutemen. Less than a minute and a half here in the first half. Now, Biscay almost gets his pocket picked from behind by Bolestra. Doesn't. Now Austin Biscay gets it to Cole for 3. No good. And
that's going to be Austin Biscay over the back at the offensive end for Mill River. His second. Only the 6th on the team. And Andrew Polino will check back in for Mill River as Coach Smith does not want to see Austin Biscay pick up that 3rd foul. He's going to have to wait till the next whistle, however.
Third Margolin with it. Bolestra for 3. Shot no good. Rebound tipped all the way back out across center. Now he's bringing it back. Mercado. Bolestra now in front of Benini. Benini's going to get called for the foul. And the pass is almost picked off.
His second, 7th on the team now. It's a 1-and-1 situation for MSJ. And Jackie DePalma waves in Andrew Polino. And here comes Biscay out with those 2 fouls. He'll go to the bench. 2 fouls for Patrick Benini, Mitchell Blair, and Austin Biscay. So foul somewhat of a situation for Mill River as Mitchell Blair will check in after this free throw, actually before this free throw.
As that was the team's 7th. And we'll send Jacob Bolestra to the line. Shooting 1-and-1. And the front end on its way, hits off the back, no good. Rebound off of Polino, I believe. Or, I guess not. Thought it went off of Polino out of bounds. Mill River will have it, however. Just less than a minute to play first half. Mill River by 4. White, trying to work it out ahead. Has Carter steal his pass. He drops it back for Margolin, thinking 3, but now drives in. Gets it to Bolestra. Now back to Margolin. And now Mercado. They work the perimeter, 40 seconds to play. Now Mercado makes a move, puts up a jumper in front of White. Shot no good, and Carter fights for another rebound and gets it. Back to Rhodes, saves it and bounce to Bolestra. And Margolin into Carter. Nice pass by the Mounties, and a shot by Rhodes is good. 23-21, 20 seconds left to get Mountie pressure on Ethan Biscay. We're going to have a foul on Bolestra.
And not a bad foul, by the way, Rick. That's only going to be the 5th team foul and only the 1st on Bolestra, so that stops the clock with 16.6 seconds left before halftime.
And as you mentioned, not a shooting foul at this point. They still have another one to give if they would like.
Absolutely.
Matt Donor back in there to inbound now. Does to Biscay. His pass ahead. A couple of Mounties gone after it. Nolan Rhodes went into the front row of the bleachers there. Still Mill River basketball. 13.6 left to play in the half. Donor gets it into Ethan Biscay. He gets it to Polino. Back to Donor. Shot no good, but a travel anyway. On the call.
Now look at it, Rick. 9.3 seconds left. A 2-point Mill River lead. MSJ with the basketball. They can tie or perhaps take the lead going into halftime.
Big possession right here for the Mounties, I think. You know, for the momentum. Here's Margolin. Dishes it inside. Rhodes. Back to Mercado. Inside the foul line. They never get a shot away. First lead to 2.
Well, perhaps we spoke too soon. We talked about the blistering pace offensively. As, Mill River led it 18-15 after 1, but MSJ outscoring Mill River 6-5 in that second quarter. Thus the 2-point lead at the break for Mill River over MSJ. Let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, for Mill River with 23 points in the half. Patrick Benini with 6, 2 for Andrew Polino off the bench. Mitch Blair with 2, a 3-pointer for 3 points for Ethan Biscay. 6 points for Austin Biscay. Alan White, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for a point, and Matthew Dorner with a 3-ball for 3 points. Foul-wise for Mill River, Patrick Panini, Mitch Blair, and Austin Biscay with 2 fouls each. Jordan Cole with a foul for Mill River. MSJ with 21 points in the half. 2 from Nick Webster on that great exchange in transition on defense to offense. Ryan Carter with 5, 2 for Nolan Rhodes, 5 for Jacob Balestra. He's got a 3-pointer. 5 for Brendan Mercado. He has a 3-pointer. Foul-wise for the Mounties, Margolin, Benedict, Rhodes, Balestra, and Reedy with a foul each for MSJ. And our score here at the half is 23-21, Mill River.
And as you mentioned, I think, I don't know if it was the defense is coming up or the offense got a little sloppy in that second period too, because we saw a lot more turnovers than we did in the first period. Both teams' offenses worked very well in that first period, and then we got to the second period, and then we got to see a lot more turnovers, a lot more traveling calls, and who knows? But anyway, we've got a competitive game. So
absolutely, and the things you have to really look back on and talk about was the rebounding for both ball clubs and the aggressive nature of which teams attacked the loose ball. It kept, like Ryan Carter, for example, keeping the ball alive for MSJ. In that possession ends with him getting the bucket. Webster going coast to coast offensively for MSJ. For Mill River, guys like Biscay and White keeping the ball alive on the inside. Polino giving good minutes off the bench, as with Donor as well. I mean, those guys there contribute for Coach Smith off the bench, and he has got to be somewhat happy with that 2-point lead here at the break. Although, as you had pointed out, Rick, they led by 8 points at one point, I think. After it was tied at 15, I think they led it 25-15, and then 23-15, and then MSJ countered that with a 6-point run of their own to lead to this 2-point lead at the break. So we're going to have a pretty good second half. And then, of course, game number 2 of 4 is Rutland and Middlebury in the championship game of the holiday tournament in boys basketball. Then we've got the 2 girls games coming up after that.
Yes, indeed we do. We've got about 5 minutes before we get this second half underway. So, again, the score, Mill River 23, MSJ 21. We'll be back right after this 2-minute timeout. That's who it was. I was wondering who was calling me.
I'm going to go down and get the Middlebury started.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell them to take the itchy, man.
Body Tech Nutrition halftime show from the Keith Gym and the consolation game of the boys Rutland tournament. Mill River with a 23-21 lead. Mill River in their home white uniforms today, trimmed blue numbers trimmed in red, and MSJ in their green uniforms trimmed in black. And we get ready for period number 2, or half number 2. Again, after this one, we will have the Tigers of Middlebury against the Raiders of Rutland in the boys' championship game. And then we get a couple hours off, and we'll have the MSJ girls and the Mill River girls in the consolation game of the tournament, followed by, again, another Rutland-Middlebury matchup, this time the girls, for the girls' championship game of the Rutland tournament. So a full day of basketball again. Once again, the score 23-21. Mill River leads it by 2. We'll be back with the second half right after this 1-minute timeout. Back we are at the Keith Gym, getting ready for half number 2. Mill River will inbound. They've got on the floor Alan White, Ethan Biscay, Jordan Cole, Pat Benini, and Austin Biscay. As White looks to inbound and does in front of Margolin, and now gets it right back. Now Ethan Biscay. Mill River leads it by 2, 23-21. Cole to Benini. He shoots it out on top to Ethan Biscay. Moves inside the perimeter. His pass picked off by Mercado. Gets it ahead for Margolin on the break. Lays it up a little hard. No good. And rebound down to Benini. He works it ahead. Pass broken up. Loose. Still loose. And Alan White able to pick it up. White shoots it over for Cole, and it goes out of bounds right back to the Mounties.
Frantic pace to start things here in this third quarter.
Mounties have Balestra, Margolin, Webster, or Carter, excuse me, Carter, Mercado, and Rhodes on the floor. Mercado with the basketball now. He gets it to Balestra, and now gets it right back. Has Margolin in the right corner, in front to Carter now. Now back to Margolin. Thinking, puts it away. Now back to Carter, tries to move inside. Shut off there, back to Balestra. He drives. Gets his pass for Margolin, picked off by Ethan Biscay. Mill River starts it back. Now Cole back to White on the perimeter. Benini, left corner. Moves in front of Carter, puts it up high off the glass and good. Moved by Benini to get it over Carter. Now Margolin back down the lane. His pass tipped away by White. Got a foul coming. He was looking for Rhodes.
Might be a foul on Carter. It is. That's going to be the first on Carter. First on the team here in this second half.
Mill River with a 4-point lead, 25-21. We're just underway, second half.
Well, Coach Jason Smith, one of his Brillius Chrysler Jeep keys to the game, containing Jared Margolin. He is scoreless to this point in this ball game.
He's only really taken one shot.
Yeah, we just saw that a minute ago.
2 shots.
2 then. All right, that one and that one. Another one.
Here's Austin Biscay. He moves down the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound Carter. He gets it to Margolin, and he double dribbled. And another Mountie turnover. Those turnovers really starting to pile up for the Mounties. They had a lot of them in the second period. Alan White brings it way into the backcourt to Ethan Biscay. Gets it over to Jordan Cole. His pass back, but nobody there. Behind and over the top of Biscay, so a Minuteman turnover.
Another turnover. Both teams throwing it around the gym here this afternoon in this third quarter.
Here's Margolin with it. Now Mercado right side. Gets it back between the circles to Rose. Now Balestra. He drives towards center. Now to Mercado on the right. Margolin has it. Working the perimeter of the Mounties. Trying to get something to Balestra. Back to Margolin. Having trouble denting the zone defense by Mill River. Back to Margolin now. Mercado has it. He tries to drive right side, and he's kind of grabbed, I believe, by Ethan Biscay.
Yep, first on Biscay, first on the team. That intense zone defense being put out there by Mill River is really the quickness they have on the perimeter, closing down the shot opportunities for MSJ has been the story here in the second half.
Here's Margolin for 3. Good. They get into Margolin. He pops a 3. 25-24. Minutemen by 1. Benini with some pressure. Back to Biscay. Up ahead to Benini. They break the pressure now. To the Mountie side. Benini drives it underneath to Austin Biscay. Lays it up and easy one and good. Break the pressure and you get the easy layup sometimes, and it happens then. Now Mounties, Carter tries to get it inside. His pass out. Mercado runs it down. Now back to Margolin. Now Balestra loads up a three short, and Bonini has the rebound. He drives it away. Minutemen in a hurry back. Now he holds up. Back to Ethan Biscay. 27-24 Minutemen. Bonini, left corner, drives in, puts up the runner, no good. We've got a whistle on the floor, and it looks like Nolan Rhodes.
Yep. Second on Rhodes, second on the team.
Also looks like Ryan Gilbert's getting set to check in for the Mounties, along with Chris Reedy. Bonini at the line.
Shooting situation, he'll be shooting two.
First one grabs the rim and pulls itself in. 28-24. Balestra and Rose will come out. We mentioned that Gilbert and Reedy are in for the Mounties. Bonini second. On its way. And that one's no good. Rebound Carter gets to Mercado, and the Mounties start it back. Mercado drives, shot off at the line. Back to Margolin for three. That's short. Rebound Austin Biscay. And the Minutemen bring it back. Here's Ethan Biscay up ahead. His pass. Here's Cole. He drives on Reedy. Lays it up long. A little bold with it. Carter the rebound. His pass picked off by Ethan Biscay. Now Austin in the lane. Drives up. No good. And Mercado has the rebound. He gets it to Margolin. Barely. Margolin drives. Reedy puts up the 16-footer. No good. A rebound by Carter underneath, and he lays it up and in.
Great job at both ends of the floor for Carter. Gets the bucket. He has 7 in the ball game.
And that pass, Bonini, but he is fouled instantly by Gilbert in the backcourt.
First on Gilbert, third on the team.
I mentioned Gilbert just entered the game for the first time. And Alan White will inbound for the Minutemen. They lead at 28-26. 4 minutes left in the third. Long pass to Bonini, 2-on-1. He'll take it in on Reedy, lay it up and good. 30-26 to score. Minutemen by 4. Margolin gets it to Gilbert. He launches the three. Good! 30-29. Mounties back within 1. Cole with it for the Minutemen. He drives. Passes underneath to Austin Biscay, tied up there by Gilbert. So Gilbert is a madman out there.
Yeah, that's his second, fourth on the team. But Gilbert knocks the three ball down right wing for the Mounties, cutting that lead to 1. And for Mill River here in this quarter, 5 in the quarter for Patrick Bonini. He's got 11 in the ball game.
Gilbert, since he's been in there, has committed the 2 fouls, but hits a big 3.
Yep.
Bonini gets the inbound pass from White, drives, loses it off his knee and out of bounds. 3:34 left in the third, 30-29. Mounties trailing by 1.
We'll have a J.P. Carrera & Sons MVP for each ball club during our Parker's Classic Auto postgame show after the ball game.
Mitch Blair checks in for Mill River. Margolin gets it ahead. Here's Gilbert again, left-hand side this time. Taking 3, puts it away. Mercado to Reedy. Cross-court pass. Here's Gilbert for 3. That's no good. Rebound. Carter fights for it. Loose in the floor with Austin Biscay, and they're going to say tie it up there. Possession arrow points the Mounties' way.
Good battle on the inside between Carter of MSJ and Biscay of Mill River. They've been rocking horns all afternoon.
Both ends of the floor. Here's Margolin. Mercado, left corner for 3. Short. Gets his own rebound. And then we're going to have a foul on Cole, I believe.
That's a second on Cole, second on the team.
Mounties again will inbound from under the basket. Brandon Mercado will do the honors. Matt Donor is in for White for Mill River. 3:04 to play, third period. 30-29, Mill River with the 1-point lead. Mercado looks and finds Margolin. Left side again, trying to get a little penetration to go over to Gilbert. Now Reedy, right side. Back to Gilbert for 3. On its way, no good. Rebound comes down to Austin Biscay, and Mill River will start it back. Here's Cole. He works it into the forecourt. Now passes over to Ethan Biscay. He took a step before the shot. Another Mill River turnover. Still 30-29. Gilbert will inbound. Give it to Margolin. We approach the 2:40 mark. Period 3. Here's Mercado, left side. Out to Gilbert. He works right side, looks for Reedy. Reedy runs it down now. Back to Gilbert. Now Mercado. Now it's broken up by Austin Biscay. Got brother Ethan out. He'll take it himself, play it up in, and Gilbert to foul his third.
He's got 10 in the ball game, looking to make it 11. Great coast-to-coast foray that time for Austin. Yeah, baby, Biscay. To the hoop and some harm right there. I tell you, an athletic move. Coast to coast for Biscay. He's at the free throw line trying to convert the conventional three-point play.
Gilbert will come out with his 3 fouls now. And Rick Webster steps in for the Mounties. Biscay's shot on its way. A little bit pulled and no good. Webster hauls down the deep rebound. Gets up to Mercado now. Works baseline. Is stripped of it underneath. And Mill River's got it. Jordan Cole with it. His pass over across Contretti. He's in there now. Down in left corner now. Austin Biscay again. Reedy and Carter with him. We got a foul coming. Reedy.
That's the second on Chris Reedy. And the 6th on the team. Only 2 team fouls against Mill River here in the second half. So fouls and free throws could be a situation in a tight ball game.
32-29. Minutemen by 3. They work the perimeter. Donor steps in from 17 feet short. Rebound Margolin off the floor. He works it up ahead. Now wait for some help. To the corner to Webster. Pushes out back top between the circles over to Mercado. Cross court to Webster now. Right side. Back to Mercado on top. Inside Carter. Margolin now drives in. Now Carter down the lane. Lays it up and in. Nice move by the Mounties. Good pass by Margolin. 32-31. Now some Mountie pressure. Donor looks ahead. His pass tipped out of bounds by Carter. He was looking for Cole.
Carter making it happen here this afternoon. He's got 9 in the ball game to go along with several rebounds and a couple of hustle plays here in this contest.
Inbound to Cole, tied up, but gets it away to Donor. Now back to Austin Biscay. He gets across center. Now Cole has it, drives the lane, shoots it off the glass and in. 34-31. We approach the minute mark in period 3. Here's Margolin. Back to Webster for 3. That's no good. Carter again fights for the rebound, but gets on the back this time of Mitch Blair.
That's the second on Carter. That'll be a 1-and-1 now. With a 1:02 left in the third quarter, the Mounties already over the limit. 17 foul, only 2 fouls against Mill River. So we spoke of it a moment ago, Rick. Fouls and free throws could be a situation in a tight ball game, and without any time going off the clock, Mill River could perhaps add to this lead.
Well, again, it could give them a lot more opportunities here from the foul line as well, like you say. Mitch Blair there now, shooting 1-and-1. Of course, it's nice to convert that first one. And Blair, he gets that one a little strong off the back, but Austin Biscay hauls down the rebound, shoots over Carter, no good, gets his own rebound again momentarily. Then he gets tied up. Oh, it hit the baseline is what it was as he was on the floor. Mountie basketball. Webster inbounds to Margolin, 34-31, 50 seconds to play in the third. Mill River leads by 3. Carter, drop pass back to Margolin. Now Mercado, left side, back to Margolin. Reedy now, foul line jumper, no good. Carter has it. He spins, puts up the shot, no good. And Donor has the rebound, but he's taken away by Mercado. He'll take it in himself, short with the layup. And then he and Austin Biscay. That looked more footballish than basketball.
Yeah, it did. And Biscay and Mercado, they're talking to both players there as they were really tangled up there on the baseline. Possession favors Mill River, but Coach Pat Paquette just cannot buy a bucket for his ball club, and Mercado had a wide open look at the lane.
Inbound pass to Cole. His pass ahead tip. Mercado able to run it down momentarily. Now Reedy's got it. He dropped from Margolan. Mounting bring it back. Down 3. 16 seconds driving runner in the lane by Margolan. No good. Rebound Austin Biscay. 10 seconds to go. His pass tipped away. Margolan gets it back for the Mounties. Up ahead to Mercado. He's fouled by Biscay. And it's those two again. And Reedy jumps in front in between them.
That'll be the third on Biscay. Third on the team. Dare I say things getting a tad heated in an already hot gymnasium, otherwise known as the Keefe Gym. That'll send Mercado to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Mill River on top by 3, perhaps could be 1 with 4.6 seconds left in this third quarter. So Mercado, an opportunity to make amends after missing the layup a few possessions ago.
Front end is short by Mercado. How many fouls on Austin Biscay now? Did you tell me?
That's the third.
That's what I thought. Mercado second short again, considerably short this time. Jordan Cole has it up ahead for Contrady. Underneath, he lays it up, no good, and Reedy has the rebound off the floor, and that'll do it. Third period is history. Mill River 34, MSJ 31. We'll be back to the fourth quarter right after this. Back in what has been an entertaining consolation game to this Rutland tournament, the boys consolation. Mill River 34, MSJ 31. MSJ with the basketball. Nick Webster has it left-hand side. Down to the corner to Margolan. Now he gets it back. Gets Reedy. Almost taken away, but now finds Carter with it. Again, now he's trying to be patient, trying to find a shot. Carter. Mercado trying to move on White. Can't get shut off. Gets it back to Webster. Again, that 2-3 Mill River zone has been tough. Mercado launches one, no good. And run down in the corner by Mitch Blair. He drops it for Contrady. Mill River will start it back. Contrady took a step there as he was looking to pass into the corner to Donor. And Ethan Biscay will come in for Trevor Contrady.
Gotta really appreciate the shoes that Contrady's wearing here this afternoon. Those fluorescent blues. I think they took him out so we can put new batteries in his shoes.
Here's Brandon Mercado. Ethan Biscay works on him. Now Carter's got it. Gets it to Margolan. Back to Mercado between the circles. Over here to Webster. Shoot inside Carter now looking for something. Can't. Has to come out to Mercado. He drives in it. Knocked. This time they'll call him. And who was waiting for him?
Austin Biscay. He knew that confrontation was going to happen at some point, and that collision happened right down the lane, and Coach Paquette takes Mercado out as Mercado picks up his first foul, player control foul, 8th on the team. Not a shooting situation for Mill River, but you have to calm down Brendan Mercado. You can't let him get too emotional here with plenty of time in the ball game.
Mill River breaks the Mountie pressure. White drives the lane and gets stripped there by Carter driving down, but may have picked up the foul in the process. It wasn't he, however, it was Reedy that picked up the foul.
Third on Reedy, 9th on the team. Shooting situation anyway. This will be 2 free throws now for Alan White.
6:44 left in the basketball game. White trying to build on the 3-point lead, and does with the first one at 35-31. White second on its way. That rattles around and pops out. And White gets the rebound. Big break for the Minutemen. Ethan Biscay. His pass picked off, though, by Balestra. Gets it ahead to Margolan. Webster stops, puts up a little jumper, no good. And Biscay, Austin, has it for Mill River, and they'll start it back. Here's Ethan. He drives right side. Down into the right corner. Shut off there. His pass across to Austin. We've got a whistle.
Timeout. It was taken.
Timeout?
Yeah, Mill River coach Jason Smith called the timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And it's one of those that broke up what would have been an easy layup for Biscay down the lane, but I think he took that right out of the Baltimore Ravens assistant coach playbook as far as timeouts and timing.
Well, what whatever. Maybe it's just the fact that they just want to try to get that offense settled down a little bit. To both teams, the first period, like you said, both teams' offenses seemed to work very well, but since that point, it's been a little bit sloppy.
It was 18-15, Mill River after one, and here we are with 6:19 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 35-31. So after a frantic pace to start the ball game, defenses kind of took over, and the shooting went south for both ball clubs.
And trying to remember back to that first timeout situation, the first period, it was like 15-12, and that was like halfway through the period where the pace was really up there. So things have really slowed down offensively since that point. 6:19 left to play. Mill River still with a 4-point lead, and they have the basketball. And then they will send out the Biscay, Donor, White, and Mitch Blair. The Mounties will have Balestra, Reedy, Carter, Margolin, and Webster. White to inbound. Gets it to Blair. Now Webster has it. He drives, gets it ahead to Margolin. Behind him, he had to hold it up. Fights it, gets it back, and gets it back to Webster. Now Balestra. Webster right corner launches for three. Short. Gets his own rebound. And ball loose out of bounds. It'll be Mill River basketball.
Coach Pat Paquette of MSJ says every time we get an opportunity to cut into that lead, we just can't seem to get over that hump.
And it's not that big a hump right now. It's a 4-point Mill River lead. Mill River's had chances to build this up to 8 or 10, and they haven't been able to do that either. So both teams really fighting the offensive problems right now. Here's Blair, works it in 2-on-2, takes it straight down and lays it up and in. He got inside of Balestra. Now it is a 6-point Mill River lead. Margolin with it. Over Balestra, right back to Margolin. Up on top, into the corner to Webster. They again work the perimeter. And that's all Mill River's really letting them do. Now Reedy at the foul line. Cut off, back to Webster. Now Margolin again to Reedy. He's at the foul line again, looking. Gets it to Balestra, tries to drive in, nothing there. Back to Margolin. Webster for three, right corner, no good. Balestra able to save it to Reedy. Tied up by Ethan Biscay, but gets it to Balestra. Margolin, back to Reedy, works it in the lane, has it popped away by Austin Biscay. And out of bounds, MSJ basketball, 5:11 to go. Mill River with a 6-point, 37-31 lead. Balestra inbounds, Carter. Back to Margolin. Dribbles to the foul line, gets tied up underneath it. Carter, good job. Able to get the ball loose, find Carter underneath for the basket. 37-33, and then some Mountie pressure knocks it out of bounds.
11 in the ball game for Ryan Carter. What a beautiful feed from Margolin. The no-look pass from the free throw line to the baseline, and he laid it in for Carter. Is Webster out, Mercado back in.
You mentioned Mercado back in, and Austin Biscay is there along with him at the moment. Biscay looking for someone to throw it to, gets it across center on his own. Drives it on Reedy, off the glass, no good. And that time, off of the Mounties, Margolin could not control the rebound. And White will inbound, 4:46 left in the game, 4-point Mill River lead. Ethan Biscay. This is Mitch Blair, his pass back to Cole. Now White, right corner. Back to Cole, they work the perimeter too. Here's Biscay for three. No good. Austin Biscay fights for the rebound, gets it out to White. Shot no good. Biscay again. Can't hang on this time. And we got a foul on the floor, I believe, on Ethan Biscay.
Yep, that's the second on Biscay. Only the fourth on the team, so still a long way to go foul-wise for Mill River. MSJ already over the limit. Matter of fact, their next foul will put Mill River to the free throw line the rest of the way for two. They have 19 fouls.
4:20 left. Mounties work it back. Brandon Mercado. This is to Balestra between the circles. Now Reedy. To Mercado. Up on top, and Margolin's mouthpiece got ripped out of his mouth by Ethan Biscay.
That's the third on Biscay. Fifth on the team. Still two fouls to give, or a foul to give anyway, for Mill River.
Balestra will inbound to Margolin. And Mill River in that 2-3 zone. It's been somewhat effective here today. Reedy, foul line, looks for the jumper now, puts it on the floor, dribbles and lays. It in, kind of a layup from about 10 feet.
The teardrop came down wet.
And then Reedy almost makes a great save, but cannot at half court. 37-35, Mounties within 2. 3:47 left, White inbounds for Mill River to Ethan Biscay. Gets it ahead to Cole, now back to White. Now Biscay, Margolin right with him. Fires underneath, Panini with a nice move, plays it up, no good.
Reedy made him miss.
Reedy made him miss his right, Balestra with the rebound. Jump for Margolin. He holds from 18, way right.
Lost his footing as he planted.
And Ethan Biscay able to come down with it. He runs it out to center. Right there will be a on the basketball right at center court. He tried to keep control of it.
And Rick, how many possessions has MSJ had here this afternoon with a chance to tie or take the lead? Here is another one.
Another one, in fact. And here's Margolin. Gets it to Mercado for 3. No good. Rebound Carter to tie. He does. What a game Carter has had. Both ends of the floor. Ethan Biscay gets it out to Cole. They break the pressure to Benini. Way down right corner. Leaves for Biscay. And he drives the lane and lays it up and in. Ethan Biscay running the back by 2. Less than 3 to play. Margolin gets it to Balestra. Under to Carter. He looks into the baseline. Loses possession, but gets it back to Reedy. And they'll get Ethan Biscay over the top of Reedy, I believe.
Yep, and that's the 4th on Ethan Biscay now. And the 6th on the team. So Reedy, opportunity now to tie it for MSJ. He's already got a 2-pointer here in this 4th quarter. He's been big off the bench for Coach Paquette's Mountie Ball Club.
He's played extremely well here in this 4th period. 2:40 left to go. Mill River 39, MSJ 37. Reedy's first. Good. (39-38). Second one on its way, right down the middle. We're tied at 39. White inbounds again, mounting pressure. Biscay gets it to Cole. His pass tipped away by Reedy, intended for Austin Biscay.
Reedy has been enormous in this 4th quarter for MSJ.
It's a huge spark for the Mounties. White to inbound. Ethan Biscay. Margolin out with him. Trying to drive in. Now it's back to Benini. Back to Biscay. All open for 3. Puts it up and in. 42-39. That was an instance where he could not shoot it.
Yep, and that's his 2nd. One more, he gets the bomb sub for Pasquale's.
Balestra looks for Mercado. White breaks it up right to Margolin, though. Then the pass out of bounds. Mountie ball. Referees looked at each other. Jackie DePalma made the call off of Mill River. Balestra to inbound for the Mounties. 2:05 to go. Mill River leads by 3. Balestra took a step, lining up that 3. And Mill River will get it back now with a 3-point lead. White gets it to Ethan Biscay. His pass ahead, and there's going to be a foul on Carter.
That's the 3rd. It'll be a 2-shot situation now for Mill River. 3rd on Carter. He's got 13 points in the ball game now to go along with those 3 fouls.
Pass was intended for Cole, and Carter came in from behind and tried to knock it away, but made some pretty good contact. So Cole at the line, and Mill River with a 42-39 lead, 1:59 left. First one is right down the middle. And we've got a timeout coming. 1:59 left. 43-39. Mill River by 4. And we'll have a full timeout, so we'll take this 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. 59 left to play. Mill River with a 4-point lead. Again, this is the consolation game of the boys' Rutland Holiday Tournament, and it has been entertaining.
Absolutely, and you know, the quick early lead for Mill River, and finally MSJ able to come back and tie it up. And then the big three-pointer for Ethan Biscay, his second of the ball game. Tack on a free throw. Now the 4-point lead for Mill River. An opportunity to make it 5 if Cole can convert here. With 1 second under 2 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter.
Going back to that three-pointer by Biscay, too, I don't know that he even wanted to take it originally, and then he still nobody covered him. It's the way you had to take it. And he knocked it right down the middle.
Yes, he did.
Cole second. That one grabs the front rim and trickles in. 44-39, Minutemen. Margolin brings it back to the Mounties. He gets it, works it to Mercado for 3, short. Rebound Cole for the Minutemen. He tries to work against the pressure, gets it to Ethan Biscay. Up ahead he goes to Austin. Austin Biscay drops for Cole. Ethan Biscay holds and lets Margolin come out on him, gets it to White. Mercado trying to knock it away. Now Benini. His pass. Biscay and back to brother Biscay. Now Ethan gets it back. Now Jordan Cole with it again. They're playing keep away and we've got a Mountie foul coming.
Sean Balestra, that's his second. Again, team already over the 2-shot limit. We talked about 40 minutes ago about the importance of fouls and free throws. Well, Mill River has converted free throws down the stretch here. 3 of 4 in this fourth quarter.
And here's Cole, who hit his last 2. First one a little long, no good here.
Broadcaster's jinx. There's the broadcaster jinx and the Sports Illustrated jinx. Want to take a stab at who's on the cover of SI this week?
I don't know.
Bill Belichick.
Uh-oh. Here you go. Second one by Cole does not go. Carter the rebound. Up ahead to Margolin. Back to Mercado. He works it right side. Now Reedy puts up the baseline jumper. No good. Benini the rebound for Mill River. Gets it back to Ethan Biscay. Up ahead to Cole. And we're going to have a foul by Balestra. Right in front of us. 57.2 seconds to play. Mill River with a 5-point lead. 44-39.
Third on Balestra. And here's Cole again.
Hit his first 2 of the period?
He hit his first 2, and then he missed the previous 2.
First one here is off the back iron, much like the last time here. No good. Cole second on its way. That's good. 45-39. Counties bring it back. 6 down. Margolin to Mercado. Makes a move on Benini, gets it in, lays it up left-handed and good. 45-41. Now the Mountie pressure again. Biscay trying to get away. And he gives got Mercado on the side of the face, but I don't know where the foul is coming from.
Yep, it is on Mercado, his second.
MSJ to the point now they really have to foul. 43.2 left, down by 4. Ethan Biscay at the line. And his first one, right down the middle, 46-41. Minutemen trying to improve to 2 and 4 on the year. Second one by Biscay, good as well. 47-41. Balestra, right side, back to Margolin, and a timeout MSJ. 38.4 to go. 47-41. We have a full timeout. Oh, sorry, 30 seconds. We'll keep it right here. 47.
Yeah, it is a 30-second timeout.
With 38.4 left. Again, right after this one, we have Rutland and Middlebury. And that will be the boys' championship game of this Rutland tournament. We'll get a little time off, and then we'll be back 6 o'clock start for the girls' consolation, MSJ Mill River, followed by the girls' championship game, Rutland and Middlebury.
After all, what is there to do on a Saturday? Been set up permanent residence here at the Keefe Gym. That's what it's all about, Rick, as you know. I mean, the heartbeat of this town is its high school sports.
No question about it.
And this tournament has forever been the signaling of course, the holidays and the ending of one year and the birth of a new year, and an opportunity to showcase these local programs. And this game has been as good as advertised.
Mercado gets it into Margolin. And he gets it down to Balestra to Reedy. Back to Margolin for three. Short. Rebound. Cole. He gets it out ahead to Ethan Biscay. Fouled by Balestra.
Fourth on Balestra.
And Ethan Biscay can pretty much turn out the lights here with 27.3 to go. 6 points. Mill River lead.
Broadcasters jinx time. Ethan Biscay made his last two. Okay.
That one's short.
See if we can reverse the jinx. He has not made any free throws today.
This one is around the rim. No
good. He had nothing to do with it then.
That's the rebound to Margolin. Margolin looks down to Mercado. Three from the left side. Short. Right, the rebound. And he will be fouled. 15.9 to go. Balestra picks up his fourth, maybe? Is that right?
That's the fifth on Balestra. He fouls out now with 5 points in the ball game.
Looks like Nick Webster will come in for the Mounties. 15.9 to go. Alan White at the line for Mill River. And they drop everybody else back. And White puts the first one airborne and right down the middle, 48-41.
Mill River at 1-4 in the season, looking to go 2-4. Be a big win for Coach Smith and his ball club.
Indeed. Second one by White also rattles home, and it's 49-41. Margolin has it to the Mounties into the forecourt. Three-pointer from the top of the circle, no good. Benini the rebound. And he is tied up immediately underneath there by Reedy and Mercado, but I think they'll get Mercado with the foul.
Yep. Academic at this point, his third.
It is 7.2 to play. And Patrick Benini.
Have a J.P. Carrera & Sons MVP for both schools here this afternoon.
On the Parker's Classic Auto post-game show to follow. 50-41 now. Second one, no good. Benini goes one out of two. 6.6 to play. Reedy to inbound. To Margolin. Picks up across center. Mercado launches a three, and that's off the glass and good. And it's 50-44. That was a wild ending. Seems like nobody really wanted to play the last 6.6 seconds, but this one is in the books. Mill River Minutemen are the consolation winners of the boys Rutland Holiday Tournament. Again, final score: Mill River 50, MSJ 44. Vince and I will be back in the